What's good, y'all, man? We got breaking news, man, of Man of Steel 2. You know what I'm saying? Long of a wait, but yeah, it's in process mode. You know what I'm saying? Stage according to Man of Steel writer, man. So hey, my boy got the news and shit. That's why I go to him, because he be in the news that nobody else get. You know what I mean? Sometimes, sometimes though. I ain't gonna say all the time, because sometimes people get all the same. But he get the news that nobody else get. Sometimes though, man. But apparently we got Man of Steel 2. Yeah. But yeah though, man. I'm not gonna be the same actor though. You know what I'm saying? Cause they talking about, I don't know. But if it do come true, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch that bit. You feel me, man? Man of Steel 1 was lit. I ain't gonna lie. Let me know in the comment below if Man of Steel 1 was lit for y'all. Let me know in the comment below. But yeah, leave a like to my channel, man. And yeah, let's get it.
Well, if you are holding out for a Man of Steel 2 and not excited about the upcoming reboot by J.J. Abrams and company, this might get you excited because the writer of the original Man of Steel, aka David S. Goyer, says that he's heard that Man of Steel 2 is in development.
Bet.
So in a brand new interview,
See, I was waiting for Man of Steel 2. I'm like, damn, it's supposed to be making Man of Steel 2. But I know it takes probably process and you gotta find the right actors and shit like that. We understand that shit, so I ain't upset with them though. But it supposed to make that bit. You feel me? A while back, you know what I mean? No cap.
with The Hollywood Reporter, David S. Goyer, the man who worked on Chris Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy and also wrote Man of Steel, was asked about the future of that franchise and if he knows anything. He was asked, and I quote, "Henry Cavill and others have advocated for a direct sequel to Man of Steel. I've heard a sequel may be in the works with Cavill on board. It feels like there is still unfinished business with the story." Goyer's reply, "I think so. I'm not involved with it right now. I've heard the same you've heard, but I'm not plugged into it. I've stepped away almost entirely from comic book related projects." End quote.
Damn.
So this sounds different, right? It sounds like there's some sort of change that's happened, and he outright says it right there. He's heard the same, but he's not plugged into it. But the thing,
he said he stepped away from comic books. Damn. So he gotta be like assertive about it now.
Is if it's a direct sequel, he would be credited, and they would talk to him to some degree, and he would have to sign off on it and get a payday because he built the world. That's just how it goes. You have to be credited and acknowledged.
Yeah, just like they always do with other movies.
And it does sound like, as The Hollywood Reporter puts it, because again, this is a big trade that's plugged in. They say right there, they've heard that the sequel is in the works with Cavill on board already, and that's one of the, things that's going to be announced, and we've heard rumors about that as well. And now Goyer is saying he's heard the same, but he can't talk about it because he's got another project. He's doing Sandman right now, so he's...
Oh, Sandman, shit. Okay.
Occupied. So it sounds like there's something going on with WB. Maybe they've been able to hash out details. Maybe they're realizing that they can have multiple Superman at the same time, which they said recently we can. And
yeah, I mean, have a Superman, and that's it. Have one Superman. That's all these reboots. It's like, damn, shit. Like, how many times we gonna have reboots on Superman, Batman, Flash? You know what I mean? Like, how many times we gonna keep having those same reboots? Same story, same storyline, probably different, aspect. But how many times we keep having that shit though? Like, come on, WB. Make one story and then boom. You know what I'm saying? Now you get too old, then woo, then make a reboot. Damn, it's too much reboots.
And people will just understand that there's different iterations, which people do. And we are closing in on DC fandom, and honestly, just like with the return of Ben Affleck,
I forgot about fandom.
I would not be surprised if they save an announcement like this for DC fandom to really, just celebrate everything DC in the new direction that they're going. And this is probably the closest we've gotten so far to anything official. A person involved.
So it ain't official yet, but it's like they in a process mode,
which
somewhat.
Again, maybe he could have crossed some wires or some rumors out there, and he's thinking about the new Superman project. But I think it's pretty distinct if you hear about Superman reboot and Man of Steel 2, because there's no way that the reboot is called Man of Steel 2. That's just insane.
That's dumb as hell. Facts. But nah, but they did it. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say it's dumb as hell, but I cannot lie. They did a reboot with Justice League. You know what I'm saying? They did a reboot with Justice League. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that bitch was part 2, but the whole time it was a reboot. You know what I mean? I was like, well, yeah, this is part 2. Okay, I'm excited. Somebody told me in the comments. They told me all my supporters told me, oh, it's a reboot and shit. I'm like, what? Yeah, it's a reboot. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm thinking about we waiting this long for part 2 and it's a reboot. I'm like, and some shit changed, but come on now, like, we want part 2. So they better give us part 2, you know what I'm saying, before we, you know what I'm saying, knock out WB, you know, headquarters, no cap. But anyway, man, that was Man of Steel 2, you know what I'm saying, it's still in process mode. We don't know it's gonna come out yet, but they said, you know what I'm saying, y'all heard it, man. So, hey, man, Man of Steel do come out, man, I'll be excited. If they do a reboot, I still be excited, but they gotta stop doing that reboot shit though. Like, they gotta just make their mind up, do one, and then boom. You know what I'm saying? You don't see Spider-Man doing it. Sony, they did like 3 reboots on Spider-Man. Number 1, because Spider-Man got old, you know what I'm saying, the first, the main motherfucker. And then the second one, I don't know why they continue that motherfucker. And then Marvel's, they got Tom Holland, snatch his ass like, come here. You know what I mean? So I hope. But no, but it's been a while that we had like the same Spider-Man for a minute, you know what I'm saying? So keep doing that shit though. But WB reboots, reboot, you know what I mean? No cap. But anyway, man, leave a like, sub my channel, man. And yeah, I'm out, y'all. Alright, peace.